Okay. Alright. Alright, so. Part 2. We're just gonna go into it. Hi again, Landon. Hi, Monica. Good to see you didn't run away on us. I probably couldn't go anywhere. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Landon. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. It's fine. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. No, for my character, it's probably overwhelming because females. Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club. Bitch! Shut up! Find stuff between Monica and fuck you! Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Monica's a bitch! Yeah, Monica's a bitch! Don't worry, guys. Landon always gives it his best, as long as he's having fun. Yeah. He helps me with busy work without even me asking. Do I? Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire? What? The fuck? What? What happened? Is that so? Apparently, what did you do? Great. Now I'm reminded of the fucking barbecue grill in the classroom again. No, but now I'm imagining it. They took that to her house, and that nearly killed her. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I guess. I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Landon can become good friends too. Sayori. I don't really know. I wouldn't really know how to proceed with this, because I feel like I'd just be confused. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, you mean love. Oh, fuck. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori! Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Eh? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Where's Monica? Where's Monica? Or where's Monica with her big mouth? Or Natsuki with her attitude? Where'd they go? Are they just standing at the sidelines watching this unfold? Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gestures from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Come on. Just in case. Fuck. Is the game also picking up... Is the mic also picking up the desktop? Oh god. Hold on. Okay, no, I think I'm just gonna go with it. I don't know how to turn it off. If any of you know how to fix that, let me know, please. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. We barely know each other. I don't... we talked for a bit. Oh, is it? Maybe it's a horror book. It's a short read. Oh, maybe it's like The King in Yellow or something. That'd be nice. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Oh, fuck, my fear of females. Oh, God. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book and throw it in the trash. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. So Yuri and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica and her bitch-ass mouth. Fuck. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that? I was about to ask. The fuck is that supposed to mean? What the fuck? Wow, what does that mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. No, that's... Yeah, we can relate to that. I know that feel. I got OCD. I got like slight OCD, so fuck. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard in my life. That probably means it's either way to my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass in that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Landon. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the fullest volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm going to show you exactly why. She shoves the books right into my hands. Ah, I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. I wonder if that's a reference to anything. It's exceedingly What is mo? Japanese slang describing intense affection or adoration or devotion towards fictional characters in anime. Okay, so it's just your love of anime fiction. It's exceedingly anime loving. Don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arms and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsill. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Fuck, I need to sit next to a woman! Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. Why not? We can't read at the same time like that. Do you have a cover? Do you have a copy of the same book? We're gonna like read it to each other. Is it like just reading at the same, just reading together at the same time? Eh? Why is that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that! Don't make me feel weird about it. It was weird from the start! I'm just confused! Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad... Fuck, Jesus Christ. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. Can you move? Can you move? You're in my personal bubble here. What, can you can see, I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to bring reading than I am. I swear to God, if she rests her head on my shoulder, I'm gonna flinch. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished a series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life attire! I kinda grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So... What should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean... Well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter when they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, that is all kinds of drama. Like when they all... Like when they get into all their backstories and then some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Oh, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? Gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't really seen you at your full power. Good save. Oh, this chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but this is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for anyone that's impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Okay, now I can actually see what. Now I can actually see what the person at the in the first part they're like incredibly cute girl. Now I can see it. She has a very scrunchable face. Like she looks like I could just grab her cheeks and just go. Like she's so cute. Like when you like with the dog, you just. We read on for a few more minutes. How big is that closet, by the way? Is it like, does it like go? I imagine it like goes inward like that. If you can see my, I'm sure you can see my mouse. But you like go that way? Is there like more space that way? I finished a couple chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read. Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone. It's like I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friend? Oh, that's me. Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Oh, sorry. Wait, I don't get it. I don't get it. What? Does she not share her manga with her friends? Oh, yeah, we need to figure that. But like, that feels like it means something else, but I don't know what. So I'm just gonna assume it means that she doesn't like to share stuff. She doesn't like to share stuff about her with other people, or certain stuff about her with other people, which I do that. So I do that. So yeah, if it's that, then yeah, I completely understand that. I do the exact same thing. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Oh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monaco is kind of a jerk about it. Okay, hold on. Yeah, oh yeah, that's obvious. Monica's a bitch. Monica's just a bitch. So, yeah, I want to put it past it. She just bluntly stated that. It's bitch mood. But I've heard that, that stuff hints at Monica's dad being abusive. Is that meant to be one of those? Because if so, I don't think that really means abuse. I think that just means she doesn't want to share it with her dad because he'll think it's stupid. It's like, you still read child books? I think she feels the same kind of anxiety over if I share this interest I have with others, they'll think I'm weird. She just has the same. It's just the same with her dad and like other family members. Again, I do that. I would know. I don't share a lot of the stuff I do with my grandma, or my other family members because I feel nervous because I get all anxious about it. And they'll be all like, "Why?" So I know what it means. I know what it's like. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is one of my favorite characters. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky, but it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish the chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usually bossy tone. I just met her. How do I know that's her usual tone? But if she's not used to sharing your favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. Yeah, same! Same! I do that! Same! It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. Yeah, and being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Yeah. Okay, everyone! Are you all ready for today's poems? Fuck! 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 Ah! I forgot! I was worried when I started recording. I was like, I can't. Oh God. Oh, the poems. I can't wait for that. That's gonna be great. And then we just didn't do them, so it was like, oh, I guess that's later or something. But now it's happening. So it was later. I was right, but I'm still like, ah! Fuck! Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Ah! Natsuki suddenly knows how close she's gotten to me. You're just now. No, to be fair, it's the same. Sights herself with a good 12 inches away from me. She pushes me away, like moving her limbs like a cat. Like, fuck, get the fuck away from me. Alright. I guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it to Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens? Yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Huh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow, so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? Probably both. Alright then. Let's stand up. I return to where my stuff. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Ah! Yeah. My relaxation ends. I am spiraling out a fuck-ton burnt. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Yeah, one of the inspirations I remember is socks! Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Ah! Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf. What? Of loose leaf torn. Is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from what is loose leaf? A wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn. Is it just a leaf? She wrote it all in a leaf. Must be either it's a big leaf or a small poem. Must be like a word and then period. From a spiral notebook. Or is the notebook leaf shaped? If so, that's cool. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a compensation notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. It's probably cursive. It's probably like you know what I mean? Like that really fancy curves, that really fancy cursive writing that no one can read because it's so curvy. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Water. It just fell over. Who should I show my poem to first? Oh, shit. Okay. Who should I show it to first? Not Monica, because she'll just read it out loud to everyone. I'm already anxious enough as it is. I am surrounded by females, so I'm already about to die. Monica's just gonna blurt it out like a bitch. Maybe Sayori, cause like she maybe not though. She's dumb. She's an airhead, so like maybe she'd be like, "Oh my god, I can't. Oh my god, the part with the socks is really cute." Or like, why'd you write about socks or something like that? No, I feel like Natsuki would also do the same. It's like, why did you write about socks? Socks is literally the only thing I remember from that poem, so I can't use any other context because I only remember socks. I only remember I wrote about socks and that's it. 20 out of the 20, I remember socks. The 20 things I wrote about, I remember socks. Socks. I guess Yuri. Not Monica. Definitely not Monica. Maybe Natsuki. Maybe Natsuki. Because maybe she won't say it out loud. Who do I show my poem to first? Are we like sharing each other's poems with each other? I figured it was like we had to read it out loud in front of everyone. I would have killed myself there, but no. This is at least better, I guess. Who, Natsuki or Yuri? Who should I show my poem to first? I kind of want to do it to Natsuki. Who should I do it to? Oh wait, maybe I should do it. Maybe I should do it to the person who I got the most for. If so, I think that would be Natsuki, because like if I remember correctly, I think out of all the words I picked, Natsuki's little figure jumped for most of them, so I guess Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. I didn't read them. All I heard was that they were about cute things, and that's it. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Oh, fuck. She's like, why did you write about... The fuck is this? Why did you write about socks? Okay, well, we'll start with things I don't like. Is it socks? Is it socks? Tell me. Is it socks? First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. She had to reread it just to make sure her eyes weren't fucking, just to make sure she read all that correctly, to see how fucking weird it is. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. This is way too fucking weird for me. I don't even want to discuss that. This is too weird for me. Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind when writing this. What? Not really. I want to help you feel comfortable again to share. I feel like this could go one or two ways. And I feel like what's about to happen is one of those ways. Like Monica said. Ugh. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poems if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb wait, you liked it? You liked it. You liked my sock poem. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. Not really. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in the throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually... Pretty sure you never actually said that. I said that mostly to her. Really, must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or loss, so she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I actually really like that. All these animals can do all sorts of things. People can try, but that's about all we can do. We can try to do all the things they do, but we can't actually do them. We can fly, but like people can't actually fly. They made a thing that flies for them, and they just ride on it. We don't actually fly. Cheese can run, owls can. People can try, but that's about it. All we can do is try. But we'll never actually do it. Oh. Oh, God. Oh. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. No, no, I did. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. Girl, have you ever read Captain Underpants? That shit is the most unsophisticated thing. Have you read anything by Dav Pilkey? That's his writing is he's one of the most famous writers in the world, and he's literally one of the most unsophisticated writers ever. So that's bullshit. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Oh, it's me. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah, yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. I'd say you did that. I'd say you did that greatly. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it all fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Oh! Ah! Okay, so it just doesn't matter. Okay, it just doesn't matter who. I thought it was like, oh, show this person first and move on. Nope. No, we're doing everyone. This is a good poem, Landon. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Landon. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of Memoir Affair. I'm just here for girls, and I'm scared of them. So I'm kind of destroying myself, but for the purpose of Booba, I'm willing to do it, I guess. I don't know. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. She's the whole reason I joined! The fuck do you mean? It's literally her. If it literally wasn't for her just telling everyone, hey, we're getting someone new, then I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be here at all. I would be in anime talking about Hero Academia or some shit. I don't know. She's entirely the reason why I'm here. Knowing how much this means to her at all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright. I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poems too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Okay, this is mostly just happy stuff. I'm trying to analyze it now. Are you trusting me to wish a rainy day that... Are you trusting me to wish a rainy day? I might be looking too deep into that, but that's probably like... It's up, like her saying like, it's up to me to make my... It's up to me to have a happy day or something like that. I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I'm on breakfast. It's like depression stuff, I know, but I feel like I'm too autistic to understand that, so I'm just gonna move on. Say, Ori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Okay, so it does. Poem doesn't really mean in that much. It's just she just kind of half-assed it. She just kind of rushed it because like, oh shit, I forgot to do it, and she was like, son. Breakfast, rain, okay, time to school, bye! I was like, yeah. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. Sure. But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever! Well, I guess I look forward to it. Yuri! Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Girl, I struggle with the same shit. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Oh, I forgot I was showing her my poem, and then she shows me hers. I forgot that. Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No! No! Did I just raise my voice? Yeah, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. Pick a writing style separate from the top. so they try to make it look like it has nothing to do with the plot. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Yes, she is locked in now. She is locked in now. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Oh god. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased, so I just spoke with her. She didn't really. She can't. I can't remember what she said. All I remember is that she liked it, and that's it. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Are you offended? Do you mind if I read... Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Did the music change? Did the music change when this was on? Or is that just coincidence? This is gonna be hard to read. Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair. Yeah, hair. Illuminate beneath the ember glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the rest of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future? I battle? I bathe. Calm. Is that a comma? Because it's a dot. What is it called? A semicolon or whatever? It's like a call. That's what it's called, right? A colon with like the two dots. They're like on clocks, digital clocks. But it's still one where the bottom one is a comma. Is that a semicolon? I think that's what it's called. Because if so, that's just calm. But it looks like it says calmy. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickens. I flicken back. So you took a bath under a streetlight? I don't understand what this is meant to be. All I got was there's a streetlight and you're taking a bath and someone's flicking lights at you. Please explain. I don't get it. Can you... I'm dumb. Can you explain what all this means? Because I don't understand it. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. Me personally, I would have preferred it. I would have preferred a more readable font, but that's just a personal opinion. Yeah, that's not like, it's not objective. That's not like a fact. It's just what me personally thinks. I think you could have picked a more understandable writing, but If that's how you write, that's how you write. I can't do shit about that. So, what? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time. Was it tracking me? Did the game like track how long I was on that screen for? And then to say that, or is that just no matter what it's gonna say that? Cause so, oh my god, what would happen if I just rushed through it? I kind of want to reload the save to do that. Ah. Well, I just don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. I didn't understand a goddamn thing it meant. I didn't understand fuck ton of it, but yeah. Even though it's short, it's really descriptive. If only I just don't know what the description is. It wasn't too short. No, I think that's like the perfect length for like a long for like a short poem that I can't understand. I think that's perfect length. I usually write longer Do you write books? Do you write books? Are you like the Edgar Allan Poe of this game? Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. That's mild? A streetlight and you taking a bath in a streetlight is mild? I didn't understand shit, but I figured it had some deep meaning. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Well, it must have gotten stuck in my throat because I couldn't digest any of it. I didn't understand what it meant. Are you into ghosts, Siri? Haha. Does that mean yes? Imagine you're like imagine you're talking to a girl, or like you're talking to someone you're on a date with, and like anytime they say something, you pull out your phone and Google the sentence they just said. You ask ChatGPT, what does this mean? What does this mean? I don't help me speak to woman, ChatGPT. What? Is it just a laugh? Hookup? No, I'm. So she's crying, I guess. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Landon. I figured it was about you taking a bath under a streetlight, but I'm sure that's not what it means. Really? I must have totally missed the point! Please explain it to me, m'lady! Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. I spent like a minute trying to decipher that. Not even decipher to read it, and I still couldn't understand what the fuck it meant. But I remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. Yeah, I just want to know. I know that, but I just want to know what it means. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Is it? Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. You find comfort in the bathtub and the streetlights, like the. It did say the future. It did say the future. So, I guess that's what it means. So, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. I know, and I know the bathtub is like symbolic and shit. That entire that entire writing was symbolistic, or whatever the word is. But I just didn't know what the symbols were. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. I was trying to figure out what the fuck it meant! That's impressive. It's nothing, really. That was nothing? That was nothing? How was that nothing? Well, it makes me happy you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Hi, Landon. Hi, bitch. Having a good time so far? You know it. Aw, yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. I'm sure you are, bitch. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright. I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Yet, same. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? No, but I kind of have to. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ah! Don't worry, Landon. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I am out of my poem, reluctantly. I like it, Landon. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Ah! Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would. The fuck? Oh, yeah, because... Yeah. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Is that a person? Oh. Guy's a real thing. Oh, he did Falling Giving Tree. I thought the Giving Tree was a Dr. Seuss book. They did Falling Up. Oh. I've read Falling Up. I read that book. Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. Yeah, one of them was about a guy eating a lady's food because he was the food inspector, seeing if it was poisoned. They might even feel like they were written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. Bitch! They might be easy to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Yeah! Yeah! Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? No. Don't worry, I'm not very good. Everyone says they're not good! So I guess there's confidence. So what the fuck am I talking about? You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to stop. Okay, now I'm getting the vibe that she sounds like one of my other classmates, and I didn't like them. I'm be honest. If they're watching this, I'm sorry, but I didn't like you all that much. I mean, yes, we had our fun times. Okay, we had our fun times. But any other time where we weren't having fun, other times I don't even know if I want to say like, it's not most of the time, or I don't even know if I want to say half the time. It's not half. It's like there were moments where I was like, oh my god. Don't take that as like don't take that as, I guess you can't really take that anything other than as mean, but you're probably not watching this, but in case you are, I'm sorry, but also I'm not sorry, because like I'm being honest, so that doesn't mean I always feel like that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hold on. Oh, this is a scroll. This is a long one. You added a scroll wheel and everything. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Huh? It couldn't have been me. The direction spackle. What is spackle? Spackle. Speckle. Quick drawing. Okay. The drywall protrudes. I wasn't home. My parents left for a clue, but I can't see. I scorched a permanent copy of the meaningless. So is this like curiosity and like you being nosy? Like there's something happening that you can't see, and you have a like you wanna poke your nose where you shouldn't, or something. Like you want to know, you want to be nosy about it, but you know you shouldn't. But if you don't, then you'll never know, and you'll probably never stop thinking about. Is that what this is? Is that like kind of what this is? I don't realize what this is. I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. He on the other side was looking in. I don't get that part. I'm probably wrong, but I don't know. Maybe she'll probably explain it. So, what do you think? I would have an opinion on it, probably, if I knew what it meant. Please explain it to me. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Was that the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. You know what? That is actually not bad. That is actually not bad advice. That is actually not bad advice. If you want to write a story, figure out the story. Figure out like the beginning. Maybe some plot points that you want to have, and then the ending. And then when you figured all that out, you can then write down like. You can write down the details of like how we got there, how we got to the plot points that you want. That's actually not bad. That's actually good advice. Thanks for listening. Whew! I guess that's everyone. A glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. No, it's actually not that bad. It's a lot better than I was expecting. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I sigh. Sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. For the girls. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Sorry, my dogs. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. And Landon did too. And based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless of course I come across something. Graham! I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Landon liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Oh fuck. Oh fuck! Fuck, it's about to go, it's about to go down. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. What the wait. What is this weird penis music style? What is this? What is Doki Doki penis style? What is this? That's not what I... You're just... Maybe you're just jealous that Landon appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. You! Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one who's what the fuck? What the fuck? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Landon started. What the fuck? Suki, what the fuck? What is happening? Suki, that's a little, this doesn't involve you! Fuck off! I don't like fighting guys with me. No, don't talk to Bobs about me! As if they just, Landon? She's just trying to make Landon. Stop! I wanna run out the room! Damn it, no! That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more efficient, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. The fuck is happening? What's the point in writing your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force him to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Landon. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Landon? Don't make me choose! If you make me choose, fuck! Well, how did I get dragged into this in the first place? I don't know! Tits! I don't know! It's not like I knew anything about writing. Whoever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. Help me! Help me, Sayori! What the fuck do I do? I'll be like, I am not. Please tell me. Ah! Okay. I want no pardon! Okay. I would be like, I'm not answering that. I am not answering that. Help me! Natsuki. Hurry. Sayori! Sayori! Yeah! Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. What am I supposed to say? She just randomly brought up your tits, and I'm supposed to figure out which poems I like better or something, or who's a better writer? What am I supposed to do? Unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody, like... Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because... I thought I was gonna play some fucking, like, country-styled, happy, sad music or whatever. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. And everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting? Because... Well... Also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And you're... Stop talking about boobs! And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. But... Ah! Don't look at me! Sayori! She stands on a chair. I like her boobs! Sayori just stands up on her chair. Like, I like her boobs! Monica stands between her with a bewildered expression. You know what, Monica? For once, I'm on the same page. What the fuck just happened? Oh. Make some tea. Yeah, go, please. Something! Please! Staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president. No, yeah, I get it. What the fuck is wrong with these people? Oh no, I said that to her. So this is why Sayori is the vice president? To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. I fucking got in the middle of that. Boobs. As president, that's kind of embarrassing for me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. They brought up that, yeah. I wasn't able to say anything either when Natsuki brought up Yuri's boobs. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. Well, I don't really have any control over that. I know that part. I don't have any control over that part. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. My stomach has been in a Flying Dutchman knot this entire time. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Well, I'm sure we'll get the chance later, in a few hours. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? How did you all feel about sharing poems before we started talking about tits? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. Landon, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing talking about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. We have to do this again. I think to myself. I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Not to myself with newfound determination. Landon! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori? About what happened earlier? What do you mean? Natsuki brought up Yuri's tits. What do you mean, what do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? does, does Natsuki does Natsuki regularly bring up Yuri's boobs every day? No. That's really the first time I've ever seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. Oh, I know! But, like, what happened? You don't hate them, do you? Oh, no, I love that. I loved that. I know I screamed and panicked and everything. That it all kind of seemed like I was agonizing, and I was, but that was so out of nowhere that that's fucking hilarious. No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Landon, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught onto this kind of situation I'm in. You have brought me into a realm of woman, and you have caused me immense fear, but thankfully I'm getting resources to survive in this nightmarish hell you have dragged me into. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to wait and see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Alright. Okay, well, obviously socks. That's socks. That's a first. That's a first. Always, if there's an option for socks, we are going to choose that every time. Okay, it's pleasure, scars, shame, anxiety, disarray, judgment, skipping, agonizing, bouncing. Anxiety. Kiss, no. Vivacious. And okay, so that's definitely I'll go with, oh, it's her. Crimson. Nibble. Existence. Puppy. Vibrant, question, cheer, games, no, Nev, no. Not after what just happened! No. Romance, incapable, games, question, vibrant, cheer, empty. Sensation. Wow, I haven't gotten anything for her. Excitement, love, amazing, pout, explode, jump. Kitty. Aura. Depression. Giggle. Hurt. Drama. Wrath. Whistle. Disown. Chocolate. Anime. Just jumpy. Milk. And climax. Alright. Save. Yes, I'm sure. Okay, I did not mean to do that. Well, that was an experience, I'd say. But yeah, it looks like we're getting. It looks like I'm gonna be get along as I originally intended for Yuri, but the words have definitions that I don't know yet. So it seems like I'm going for Natsuki, I'm not complaining. I'm warming up. I'm not complaining. I'm actually liking Natsuki, but I also love that I'm never gonna get over the fact that Natsuki just randomly brought up Yuri's boobs. I'm never gonna get over that. But yeah. Bye.